Hello, everybody. Okay, my sound is not working on my game anymore. Give me 1 second. Uh-oh, why did my game thing stop capturing the game sound? Oh, I think I have to change it here. No, it's still not working. Okay, there we go. All right, what is up, everybody? What is up? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's raining outside. We're having a nice stay-in evening. And we're just gonna play some games tonight. I'm gonna do a little bit of Warcraft, and then we're gonna go to Blueprints. Hope everyone's doing well this evening. I had a good day at work. I'm back to work today. I took a couple of days off around the 4th of July. A little bit of Michael time. And now we are back to work. I'm going out on a trip this weekend, so I'll have another long weekend coming up. Then that's it. Then there will be no more long weekends for me for a little bit. This was my little summer getaway for myself. But in the meantime, we're going to hit up Westfall and continue our journey on our warrior in World of Warcraft. Let's go ahead and enter that world. Turn my camera on. Oh, my camera is still closed. Yeah, this new camera has like a close feature, so I can turn it off and I can turn it back on. Look at that. Boom. Easy. Now, how's my camera look? My camera look good? It's a little bit low. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. Just a tad. There we go. Hope everyone's doing well this evening. So last time we were able to come to Westfall. We ran all the way down from up here in Wetlands through Ironforge, took the train to Stormwind, and ran to Westfall, where we are hoping to pick up our quests that we need for the Dead Mines, which is the first dungeon of this game. Oh yeah, Definitive Tuner of the Bear. I sent this to myself from one of my other characters, and it's better than my current. It's better than my current one. It just doesn't have the 2 hit rating, which is going to get less and less as we level up. So we're just going to go ahead and just equip that for the extra strength. We don't really need the hit, I think. All right, so what are we off today? We want to get all the quests that we need for Dead Mines. I think the quest we picked up was the Defiance Brotherhood. Grahamstown wants you to talk to Wiley in Lakeshire. The band are responsible for driving the good people of Westfall from the land called... I think we read this one already. Yeah, okay, so we're going to be a little bit more running today. That's definitely one of the main quests that we want to do. Here, the Defiance Brotherhood, this leads to another quest in Westfall. And to do this quest, we need to run to Wiley in Lakeshire. Now, Lakeshire is another town that's east of the Stormwind area. Let me hide my... This is Stormwind here. We're here in Westfall. This is the town. Lakeshire is over here, so we gotta run along Stormwind to Lakeshire. So let's go ahead and make that run. We gotta make this run no matter what eventually. So let's just go ahead and knock it out now.
What can I do for you?
We're gonna grab this flight path. We're gonna fly to Stormwind. Oh, thank you for the buff, Priest. We're gonna take our flight path to Stormwind, and then we're gonna make our run over to Lakeshire. Let's do that. And then hopefully we'll get all the quests that we need for Dead Mines. I think that's the only chain we're missing. Red Leather Bandanas is unrelated. Killing Fields is unrelated. Collecting Memories and Oh Brothers are technically outside Dead Mines, but Underground Assault is definitely in Dead Mines. We need to do that one when we're in there. And then we have this one, and then we have another bandana quest that we'll be getting once we finish this chain. Hope you're all doing well today. I had a very reasonable day at work. I enjoyed a nice stay-at-home weekend. It was really, really hot out, so I didn't go out too much this weekend. Me and my girlfriend stayed in. I watched The Town, as recommended by a friend of mine. She was like, if you live in Boston, you gotta watch The Town. So I watched it finally. Fun movie. I enjoyed it thoroughly. A lot of good thrills. Very action-packed heist movie. And based on true stories and true events, which is really, really cool. About Boston in the 90s. I made it to Stormwind. I'm going to show you guys a shortcut that we can use to get to the front of Stormwind. If you land here and your goal is to leave Stormwind, you can actually jump on this barrel here. And then if you take this path over here, this leads you straight to the gates of Stormwind. Instead of having to go into Stormwind and then running around this and back out again, you can just get out immediately. It saves you like at least a minute, I think, probably. So yeah, we're gonna make our way down Stormwind. We're gonna grab. Oh, actually, you know, while we're here, actually, there's no. Well, the one in Goldshire is worth getting. There's a quest in Lakeshire that involves you running to a couple of different towns and grabbing up some alcohol. And I usually try to grab the alcohol ahead of time because the alcohol is you're allowed to get before you get the quest. So I try to get it ahead of time. So I thought about doing it, getting the one in Stormwind, but the one in Stormwind's easy to get. You'll be going to Stormwind a lot as you play, so there is no need for you to rush getting the one in Stormwind. But the one in Goldshire, which is down here, is worth picking up because that one is inconvenient to get to unless you're like actually going through Goldshire. So we will be doing that as we run out. Yeah, I watched The Town this weekend, which was great. It's a fun time. I watched Project Hail Mary again because it came out on streaming, and I enjoyed spending some time with Rocky again. That was a great, fun movie. I really enjoyed that movie. So I watched that again. What else did I do? Did some research and planning into Europe. I might be traveling to Europe next year. I might be visiting Mont Saint Michel, which is this beautiful little like castle abbey fortress on this little island in the middle of like a bog off the coast of Normandy, and it's really cool to see. So I've always wanted to visit it ever since building it in Civ 6. I was like, where is this place? This place just looks so cool. I want to go there. Turns out it's just in France and you can totally just visit it from Paris. It's like a day's trip away from Paris, which makes it really reasonable to get to. And now that I've been to Neuschwanstein, that's another high target on my list. Okay, the thing that we want for the quest is the skin of sweet rum. So we're going to go ahead and just grab that right now and just put it in our bags for later. We're going to need it. I just killed that chicken for no reason. Oh my god, he killed another one, the monster. Alright, now we're going to head east on the road from Goldshire through the mountains here into Lakeshire. I love Elwyn Forest. It's such a beautiful zone. You just look at it. Elwyn Forest. You got little guards. I think one day I'm going to learn how to make, when I start picking up making dioramas, I'm going to make just like a section of like this road in Elwyn Forest. It'll just be like a fence, a little post, the road, maybe a rabbit and a tree in the back. I feel like a simple diorama like that should be fun to make with the road. Teach me some basics of like making dioramas. I don't know, maybe it won't be easy. Maybe it'll be hard. I don't know, but we'll find out. The Midsummer Festival is over. Last time you guys were here, the Midsummer Festival is going on. There's a lot of bonfires and people throwing petals to bonfires. The Horde came to desecrate our fires. The event has since ended, so I have no need for those burning blossoms anymore. They are useless once the event ends. So I went and just destroyed them. Just free up some backspace. Why did my computer beep at me? Oh, that was weird. Alright, we're about halfway through. Yeah, there's a little bit of, there's a tower over here called the Tower of something. Tower of Azora, I think it's called. And there's a quest here for, we might pick up this quest while we're here because the quest has to do with, something to do in Lakeshire and in Red Ridge Mountains over to the east. So we might as well grab this quest while we're here, because it's kind of a pain in the ass to get to this tower if you're not like in the area already. So we're gonna head up to Tower of Azora here to pick up the quest. This is where the enchanting trainer is for humans if you're in Stormwind. This is where you have to run off to get enchanting training, or at least it used to be in Classic WoW. I don't know if the Burning Crusade they changed it. It's possible they've changed it. This is the town. This is the music that plays when you're in like a gnome town. Interesting. Let's see what he
Light
says.
be with you.
My rival, Morganth, is a vicious mage of a great power who lives in the Tower of Ilgalar in Eridge. I have developed a means of spying on him, the Eye of Azora, and can now view him from afar. But to study his thoughts, I require further aid. If you are willing, then take my glyph of Azora to the light of Ilgalar. Place it upon the lion statue in the tower. When this is done, the power of Azora will grant visions of Morgana's future plans.
Light bless you.
Alright, we're just helping this dude. Alright. Morgana sounds like an evil name, not gonna lie. He sounds like a bad dude. This guy's name is Morgantha or whatever. And his tower is named the Tower of Ilgalar. Could be biased here, but doesn't sound great. Let me review what talent points we have. I haven't played on a warrior in a while. We haven't fought anything in a while. I've just been running around the last couple episodes. Got 5 points in Cruelty, which is more crit. 5 points in Unbridled Wrath, which gives me extra rage whenever I hit things. I've got Piercing Howl to slow enemies down. And then we have Commanding Presence, which boosts our melee attack power and our health bonus from Commanding Shot. Okay. Very reasonable things. We're probably going for Enrage next because we want to be able to get Flurry. And then after that, we're probably going Sweeping Strikes into Weapon Mastery. And then maybe some points into Dual Wield Specialization. Maybe the 5th point into Commanding Presence, something like that. Alright. Something like that is probably what the build we're going for is. I don't remember exactly. Eventually ending on Rampage. Damn. It seems free. You always use this, right? Look at Roddy. Roddy's flying to where we're going right now. He just has the flight path, so it's easier. Oh, we have a quest here. Marshal Haggard. We should turn in this quest while we're over here. It's a low-level quest, level 10 quest. It's probably one of the early warrior quests that you get if you're a human. And since we were a Draenei, we didn't pick it up until we came over to Stormwind. So let's just pick up this quest and just check it out while we're over here. Oh, I love this place. It's so beautiful. Maybe I'll build this little town as a diorama one day. I don't know. We'll see. I love this little log entrance. This is how I would want the entrance to my house like this. That'd be freaking cool. All right, Marshal Haggard.
It's honor, friend.
Who's that? Beauregard, is that you? You have to step a little closer. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Waking up like that, I thought you were a null.
Need help?
Beauregard sent you, did he? Yes, I have spare weapons around here, but first I have a task for you. A while ago, a Defiance villain, Dead-Tooth Jack, tricked me. It was dark, and he was wearing a Stormwind tabard, and I thought he was Marshal Duggan. He said he needed my old Stormwind Marshal's badge, and I gave it to him. Then he laughed and ran off before I could catch him. Get me back my badge. Dead-Tooth Jack probably has stowed to his camp to the south. Okay, and we get a weapon out of this, right? And they're not very good compared to what we have. But you know what? Let's just help this guy out. We're a good citizen. This is a low-level quest, but we'll help out. We're gonna do our part. Help out the citizens of Stormwind. And the quest seems to be just down here, so it's not even very far, right? Yeah, I need to get Marshal Haggard's badge. I need to get Dead-Tooth's key. Alright. Just discovered Ridgepoint's Tower. I've never actually been inside Ridgepoint's Tower. I don't actually know there's anything in it that I even care about. Some Defiance bandits here.
Not ready yet. That ability is
brilliant. Oh yeah, we're leveling up our sword skill, so we just switched to swords, right? So that's something we need to do as well. Nice, these guys are low level, so we're just one-shotting them, which is pretty awesome. Alright, where's Jack? There he is, Dead-Tooth Jack. Let's get his ass. dodged us. We get to overpower. A solid hit for 88. Alright, let's kill his friend. Let's go ahead and rend him. Nice. Now I guess he put the badge inside his chest. Dead Tooth Strongbox. Alright, there's his badge. We got it back. Alright. We found your badge, Marshal Haggard. It's the same icon as the Glyph of Lazora. There's a copper vein here. We should go mine it. Let's go mine this copper. That's how many hits we get. I'll look for a 2-hitter. No, I'll look for a 4-hitter. Let's see if we get a 4-hitter here. Ooh, got a 3-hitter at least. Ooh, a 4-hitter. Let's go. Easy. Oh, there's another copper vein on the other side. We're getting it. We're getting it. This copper needs to be mined. We need a lot of copper to level up blacksmithing, so I am trying to make sure that I level that shit up. We're gonna get a ton of copper. Let's go. Welcome to the stream, those of you joining us on our adventures in WoW today. I'll be doing blueprints after probably at 7 Eastern time, so we've got about half an hour left. Probably won't have time to run Dead Mines tonight. We'll probably run Dead Mines on our next stream. So I want to at least be able to get all my quests for Dead Mines today. Alright, Marshal Haggard, we brought your badge back.
Greetings.
Do you have my badge? I don't want to think the mischief Dead Tooth Jack would cause with it.
What can I do for you?
Great, you found it. I feared it was gone forever, used by the Defias to impersonate a Stormwind official. Well, that won't happen now, thanks to you. Here are some weapons I used when I was a marshal. I kept them in great shape. Take your pick. I'm just going to take the one that cost the most money. It's going to be the sword.
For the Alliance.
Because we're just going to be vendoring it. Oh,
Well,
you're welcome. Alright, let's continue on our journey to Lakeshire. Haggard's sword. Very cute. It's going up here to get vendored. I'm sure it's a fine blade. Got our defensive stance. We have shield block, revenge, heroic strike. Okay. Probably won't be needing to use defensive stance that much. Maybe when we go to Dead Mines, if I tank, I assume I'll be tanking because at low levels and at high levels too in this game, it's often the hardest role to fill in a dungeon is a tank. Everyone just needs tanks, man. No one wants to play tank. They think it's hard, but honestly, not that hard to play tank. Pretty easy thing to do in my opinion. But also I've been playing this game for like 100 years, so. Ooh, another copper vein down there. We should get it. There's a tarantula on the way. That's fine.
I can't do that. Need more rage.
My new mod that I got, not mod, my new add-on, X-Pearl shows enemies' health. So I can see the tarantula's about 130 health right now. My heroic strike hits for what? It's for parry if I don't hit. Dodge. I get to overpower him. Dude, I've missed every hit. Dude, it's because my sword skill is relatively low right now, so I'm getting parried a lot. Or I'm missing a lot. I'm not getting parried a lot. I'm missing a lot. Small venom sac, I think, is used for leveling first aid. What's my first aid at right now? Oh, I'm way past small venom sac right now. I'm like 200 first aid already. Okay, so I won't need that small venom sac. We can sell that too. It auctions for 18 silver? That's kind of wild. Why are people buying these for? What the hell? Why is it so expensive? Got another 4-hitter for copper ore. That's pretty freaking good. Yeah, my sword skill, you guys can see here, my sword skill is 51 out of 105. So I should have 105 at my level, but I'm only at 50, so I gotta fight more things to level up my sword skill. Alright, Guard Parker has a quest called Encroaching Moles. Maybe we can pick it up, help him out real quick.
Light be with you.
Hail, warrior! I am in charge to patrol this stretch of road. Although the road is safe for now, I've seen Knoll encampments to the north and east of here. Lakeshire must know of the gathering Knoll force. Report to Deputy Felden in Lakeshire and tell him of the Knolls. Do this, and I'm sure Felden will offer you a scout's wage. Felden's usually inspecting the area south of the bridge to Lakeshire. Alright, let's go ahead and grab that. This way is to Duskwood, which is another town. The real question is, do we grab the Duskwood flight path while we're here? No, I don't think so. We'll grab it later. Let's grab the Lakeshire one first. Alright, welcome to Red Ridge Mountains. This is the zone to the east of Elwyn Forest. You see why it's called Red Ridge Mountains. Beautiful zone also. A lot of red rocks. Reminds me of my home in California, or the Southwest at least. A lot of red rocks over there. Hello, Bunny. Our snowshoe rabbit is following us. We got Charlotte here on our adventures. I think Charlotte's sitting behind me right now. Yeah, she's taking a napo. Alright, there's the town of Lakeshire. You see, it's beautiful. This design for the town hall, I think, is modeled after the Warcraft 3 town hall. Looks just like it, right? It's pretty cool. Alright, there's Deputy Felden.
Greetings. Need help?
They are Red Ridge Knolls that close to Elwyn. They may be poised to advance into our homeland. Soon the people of Lakeshire may not be the only humans under siege. Here's your pay. Though you bring us dire news, it comes at a time where we are ill-equipped to
King's
deal
honor,
with it.
friend.
We don't have men to spare, but something must be done about those Knolls. Scout Southern Red Ridge for Knolls. Harry them, kill those you can, and report back to me with a count of their numbers and assessment of their threat they present. You may find those Knolls camped along the southern road of Red Ridge. Do this for the Stormwind Army, and you will be rewarded. Kill 10 mongrels, 6 poachers, and then
For the
report back.
Alliance.
Alright, we've
Can I
been
help
recruited.
Be careful.
Alright, we grab this flight path. We're not going to grab any of these quests just yet, because a lot of these quests just take place in Lakeshire. We can just come back and grab it anytime. For now, the main thing we want to do is turn in that quest we had for the Defias Assaults. No, Defias Brotherhood. Where he wants me to talk to Wily. There is one quest I want to do. There are some easy quests.
You need something?
Which is the last tools. I could really use a hand here in New Asha. With the town under siege, it's been hard getting supplies. My tools were being delivered from Goldshire by wagon, but the bridge was blown out. We put the tools in a boat, but the orcs hit it with a catapult. Just my luck, the toolbox sank right to the bottom of the lake. Retrieve my toolbox, and I'll make it worth your while.
Have a good one.
We should do that one. And then this one we should pick up as well, which
Can I help
is
you?
the price of
Greetings.
shoes. I've been using so much iron keeping the Stormwind guards outfitted. I don't think I have enough to supply the stable's horses with shoes. Take this note to blacksmith Argus in Goldshire. It explains to him my problem and requests a shipment of
See
horseshoes.
you around.
This one we can grab too, is just to go back to Stormwind. There's a dwarven weaponsmith, the Stormwind, Grimand Elmore, who sends word that he needs help with the delivery. I believe he wants a package sent to his homeland in the north. You have a sturdy pair on you, so if you're interested in some legwork, then speak with Grimand. He could use you down there, but we must also keep our ties strong with the dwarves. You can find Grimand Elmore at the weapons shop in Dwarven District of Stormwind in the northeast section of
For
town.
the Alliance.
So we can grab both of those. Those are freebies, so pretty easy to do.
Hello.
Let's put Burner's note here. Let's sell these things. We're gonna keep our shield for tanking.
Safe travels.
Let's head into the town hall to talk to Wily. Is Wily not here? Oh, Wily's over there. I thought he was in the town hall. He's not. Oh, Wily's at the inn? I've always pictured Wily being in the town hall. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Where's Wily? There he is. Oh, this is Yorla's Barley.
Hello.
Yoris Barley.
Well met.
So you heard my challenge, did you? Well, sit down, let's have a drink and savor it because I might be. Wait, hold
Keep
on.
your
What
feet
quest
on
is
the
this?
ground.
What quest is this? Oh, this is the warrior quest. A dwarven warrior known as Yoris Boy has issued a challenge. He waits the Lakeshire Inn. Okay. So yes, I
What
accept
can
the
I do
challenge.
for you? How are you?
I call my challenge the Wrathband Gauntlet. To pass the trial, all you must do is enter the Wrathband Caverns to the first fork, then return here. Easy. Except there are a few wrinkles. You have to return within an hour. There are whole heaps of Redwidge Knolls in the way. Before you start, you take a swig of my family's signature drink, properly Scalder. What do you say? The Wrathband Caverns are in the foothills. What do we get? Enter the Wrathband Caverns, reach the first fork, and return to yours within the time allowed. You must not die or release your
Be
spirit.
good.
We could totally do that today.
What's
Why
on
don't we
your
just do
mind?
that real quick?
Safe travels.
Alright, Barley Boost Scalder. Okay, so we have to do it within an hour. And we can't die. Okay, that sounds pretty easy. We can do that. Let's do that right now. I know where it is. We'll come back for Wily afterwards. I like how we're doing this one drunk. Why are we doing it drunk? Alright, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna sharpen my weapons with my sharpening stones. Hold on. This guy gives you an hour to do it, which
I
is an
can't use
absolutely
that.
ridiculous amount of time. I'm also going to get my food buff. Let's eat our spiced wolf meat for an extra 2 stamina and 2 spirit. Yeah, well, let's maximize our damage here. Fortitude buff is going to be really helpful. Alright, the cave is just up this hill to the west. It's like just behind the town. It's right here. So we're just going to go up this road and to the left. Can actually do it from here probably. There's a sheep there. I can't see anything. I'm drunk off my mind. I can't see shit. If we're lucky, someone's already cleared all the gnolls here. This is a common questing area. Doesn't look like it. There's a gnoll there. Oh, they're grading me though. They're really weak, so we can probably just ignore them for the most part. Gray enemies don't provide any experience for you killing them because they're so much lower level than you. But I do want to level my sword skill. So in a weird way, I do want to fight a little bit of these guys. Because I still need to level up my sword and mace skill up to level, I'm trying to get them up to level 100. So. Big misses, big misses. I'm missing a lot until I can get my level up more. You also hit for less damage because you get a lot of glancing blows. It's like, normally killing this guy should be like instant, but because my sword level's so low, it takes forever. Oh, there's 2 of them up ahead. I could probably take 2 of them normally, but with my low weapon skill, it may be actually challenging. Looks like there's another one here. Let's just take this guy.
Not enough rage.
Looks like I
Need
pulled
more rage. Not enough rage.
I pulled another one.
Need more rage.
Alright, looks like we pulled. This guy's healing too.
Not enough rage.
Hopefully we're leveling up our weapon skill enough
more
now.
Rage.
We can almost get a kill here, I think.
I need to
I pop
target
a potion
something
here.
first.
Okay, we got another Redridge
Not
kill.
enough rage.
And there's also this stupid bird behind me.
Need more rage.
I might use Gift of Naru here to get another heal on myself. This is my last thing.
Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage.
Ooh, this is gonna be
Need
a
more
problem.
rage. Not enough rage.
Okay, that guy's running. I might hamstring this bird and run. I might have to run here. I don't want to die. Oh, I could bandage. Hold on, I could bandage. Hold on. If I get enough distance, I can just bandage up. There's nobody here, right? Alright, we hit the Wrathband Caverns. It looks like someone cleared out some of the enemies here, which is really good. We're going to bandage here. The dangers of playing a warrior. You have no self-healing except for Gift from Naru. Looks like they left. Alright, we survived. Okay, we killed this brute coming up now.
Need more rage.
Need more rage. Stop herring. Oh, my weapon skill's 75 now. It's at a decent point. Alright. You ran up the hill. I can't catch you up the hill, so I can't go up. I don't think I can go up this hill. Can I? Oh, I can. I assumed I couldn't go up this hill. It looked really steep. Alright, that guy is down. Alright, let's head inside the Wrathband Caves. I'm keeping an eye on my health. I'm at half. I might sit and eat here for a second. Get my health back. Oh, that should be good.
I can't do that yet. Not
Get a
enough
rend
rage.
off on this guy.
Need more rage.
Stop missing. There we go. Overpower. Oh, another overpower. Nice. Keep dodging. I'm okay with that. Alright, nice. Now I can bandage again. This is why you level first aid, guys. It's one of the most powerful trade skills you can learn in this entire game. It's so useful for healing yourself back up to full. Especially for a class that doesn't have heals. Alright, let's check out Wrathband Cave. Are there gnolls in here? Looks like there's one there, one there.
That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough
We're looking for
rage.
these days. We're down to one-handed weapons, so we won't be hitting as hard as a two-hander. We just hit more often.
Need
77 is
more
pretty good.
rage. Not enough rage.
Overpower for 60 is also
I
very
can't do
strong.
that yet.
Huge, huge damage. Huge damage. We got ourselves a Wrathband ore. That is useful for a quest later on, so we're going to hang on to it.
I'm out of range. That ability isn't ready.
Alright, we completed the quest. We made it to the first...
Need more rage.
We made it to the first...
Not enough rage.
Let's see if we go down to the
Need
quest, the
more
Wrathband
rage.
Gauntlet. It says completed. It's 50 minutes left to complete the challenge. Plenty of time.
Not enough rage. Need
Because
more
level 18,
rage.
they're actually not great anymore.
Not enough rage.
They actually provide experience.
Not ready yet. Need
We're gonna
more
go ahead
rage.
and hamstring
Not
this
enough
guy,
rage.
so he can't run too
Need
far.
more rage. I can't do that yet. Not enough rage. Need more rage. That ability isn't ready yet.
There we go. This way he doesn't run as far. Oh my god, another one? Chill, chill. Where did you come from? Dude, these guys attack so fast. Chill.
Not enough rage. Need more rage.
I have another potion
Not
to
enough
drink if I need
rage.
to, luckily. I'm gonna reapply the ring. Okay.
Need more
We're gonna
rage.
hamstring this guy
Not
again so
ready
he
yet.
can't run.
I can't do that yet. Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Overpowered triggered, but we didn't have enough rage. I got him down. Do we mine this tin vein? I think we do. Let's go ahead and bandage ourselves up first. I don't want to die. Let's go ahead and bandage ourselves up. We're kind of in a dangerous place with these gnolls. But I want this tin ore. I want the tin. Did I pull it? No. Alright, nice. Hell yeah, some core stone, some tin. Let's go. Oh, it'd be nice if it was a 4-hitter. I got another Wrathband ore. I think we need 5 Wrathband ore for the quest. So we're gonna just hang on to 5 Wrathband ore while we're out here. We'll come back here to get the rest. Don't need it for now. Let's go! Let's get the hell out of here. We completed your challenge. Jarl Dire Brew, whatever his name was. Yargol Butter Brew. Let's see if we can sneak by these guys without pulling them. If we pull them, we're just going to run for it. Run! There is a copper vein there. But I'm not going to be able to get it.
Not enough
Oh,
rage.
she dazed me. Oh, right, reset. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We're going to go over here. And to go back to town, we don't have to run all the way around. We can just jump down this little cliff right here. Whee! Easy. And now we can go turn in this quest. I wonder what this quest gives me. Does it give me like a shield or like a cool sword or something like that? He didn't get... The reward isn't for completing this quest. There might be a reward later on. I don't know when I get it, but I'm hoping he gives me something good. Alright, what do we got?
Great to meet
You made it! Well done! Cheers for a new Asha.
How are you?
He ran the gauntlet!
What can I do for you?
Thanks, everybody. You're welcome. You're
Hello.
welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Moi, moi. Appreciate your kind
What's on
words.
your mind?
Alright.
Great to meet you.
You really showed what you were made of when you ran the Wrathband Gauntlet. I'm true to my word. I'll get you the reward I promised. Except it's in Stormwind. Talk to my friend Furin Longbeard in the Dwarven district of Stormwind. He's the best shieldsmith you'll ever met, and he owes me a big favor. Ooh. 411 armor, 7 block 3. That's better than my shield, I think. Hell yeah. Here, take Furin this cask of barley brew, Scalder, and ask him for a shield. He'll give you a nice one.
See you soon.
Heck yeah. Alright, bring him this. Alright, now let's turn... Oh, he must be upstairs. Wily must be upstairs. I think we're going to find Wily upstairs. There he is.
What can I do for you?
So, Stout Mantle sent you. Well, I owe him.
You need something?
What I'm about to tell you could cost me my life. The Defiance gang is up to something big. Last I heard, they were working in conjunction with various gnolls, kobolds, and even goblins. Take this note to Stout Mantle. It explains as much as I know on the subject.
See you later.
Alright, so we need to head back to Stout Mantle in Westfall, I think, right? Yeah, so luckily we don't have to run back. We can just use our Hearthstone to go back. So that's going to save us a lot of time. remember to use your Hearthstone whenever you can to save travel time. Let's go turn this in and see what he says. Look at all the people here. How many people are running Dead Mines right now? Let's check it out. The Dead Mines. Oh, we got some decent people running Dead Mines, actually. Look at that. Let's unlist myself. Look at all these groups. All right, Grand Stout Mantle. I'm back with a message.
Need help?
A foul corruption. I already read this, right? Yeah. The Defiance
What can I do for you?
Good to see you back, Inuyasha. What did Wily have to say for himself?
King's honor, friend.
Bah, should have left that scoundrel around. I had the chance, but this information is crucial. Good work.
Greetings.
I am a tank. I wonder what Wily meant when he mentioned the stonemasons. Perhaps that was a slip of the tongue. He didn't mention the stonemasons, did he? Oh, maybe the message mentioned it. I didn't read the message. Shit, I should have read it. Could the Defiance gang be related to the stonemasons? Only one man would know for sure. Matthias Shaw, head of SI7. Show him Wily's note and see if he has anything to add to this growing mystery. If you have trouble finding Shaw, check the barracks in Old Town.
Be careful.
All right, so we
Light
are
bless you.
off to Stormwind to take the message to Shaw. Let's see what it says. It says. Let's read the message that he's broke, because I don't ever read these notes. And wow, let's read them. Stab has some nerve sending a total stranger to discuss the Defiance gang. Once you saved my life, now you put it in great peril. But I owe you. The Science Brotherhood. Someone's asked me if I want to go dungeon in Wailing Caverns. I cannot right now. Sorry. No time for a dungeon tonight, guys. Not with getting all these Dead Mines quests. We can read this while we're flying. It'll be perfect.
Hey there. Safe
Mighty
travel.
Stormwind. Let's keep reading. The Defiance Brotherhood is larger than you think. Every mine from Westfall to Elwyn Forest is under their control. Kobolds and gnolls have been enlisted to their work. They have goblins crafting metal monsters to place in the Westfall fields to prey on the superstition of the local residents. They have built a vast underground network, bigger than you know. Stoutmantle, from Booty Bay right to Stormwind Keep. You may be a brave paladin, but you are a fool if you think you can shut them down. They are working on a weapon of mass destruction. After all, if there's one thing stonemasons know, it's how to build big. You didn't think this was about pumpkin farms and vineyards now, did you? I repaid your favor. Now leave me be. W. Interesting. What could they be up to? The plot thickens. Alright, we're on our way back to Stormwind. So while we are in Stormwind, we want to talk to Matthias Shaw. We also want to turn in the Shieldsmith quest. We want to get Elmore's task completed, which is the one where this dwarf wants us to deliver something. I don't think any other quests we want right now. There's another, the Horseshoe quest is in Goldshire, so we might run out to deliver the Horseshoe quest and come back. This is as close as you can get. Goldshire is a really inconvenient town to get to because there's no flight path to Goldshire. So you have to run from Stormwind every time. We might actually do that. Let's just do that one first. Use our shortcut again while we're here. Let's just go to Goldshire first and turn in the Horseshoe quest and then run back real quick. Whee! Oh, I love Stormwind. It's such an iconic town. Let's go, Charlotte. Let me just check on Charlotte, see if she's still hanging out behind me. Oh, no, she moved. Where is she now? Is she under my table? No. I don't know where she went. Oh no, I see her. She's hiding just around the corner from me. She's hiding just around. She's right behind this thing. Do 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 do. Do do. We got another priest running around. What's he doing? He's got power shield. Is he running from something? Goof me. Pinpointed the hunter. Lock the warrior. All right, now Charlotte's under my desk. Dude, this is Defiance guy, just like literally by the road. Dude, that Stormwind guard is gonna take you out if you keep standing over there like that. I'm literally just gonna. What's up, jabroni? Level 11 mage. Alright, we're almost into Goldshire. I can see it. What a beautiful town. Look at this place. So much nostalgia for this town, for this forest. cow. Moo. You gotta say moo when you see a cow. Okay, I think the blacksmith guy is in the blacksmith, obviously. I need to create a horseshoes for him.
Hey there.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit busy right now making horseshoes for Werner Osgood in Lakeshire. Well, perfect. I'm here to pick him up. What's that? Werner sent you, you say? Well, give me his note and speak up.
What can I do for you?
So Werner needs some shoes, does he?
Hey there.
I'll give him 50 horseshoes. Here they are, all boxed up and ready to go. Tell Werner it was a pleasure doing business, and be sure he reads the note attached to this crate.
Have a good one.
What's the note? Ooh, we can read it. Ooh. A note is attached to the crate. It reads, Werner, sorry to hear Redridge is having such trouble. Here are the shoes you need. Please pay me 100 silver at your earliest convenience. Or if you like, you can pay me in underbelly scales from Black Rock for black dragon whelps. I heard dragon whelps are common in Redridge Mountain. Because we're friends, 4 scales will be enough. Thanks, Argus. Interesting. I actually don't think you can get black dragon whelp. Oh, maybe you can. I think that is something they drop. I never knew that. That's such an interesting lore piece that I never knew about. This is fun. I'm enjoying reading the quests in this game. Thank you for the intellect buff. Jabroni. Is that Jabroni? No, that's Melodio. Intellect. Contrary to common belief, if you hover over strength here, for example, strength gives me more attack power and block. Agility gives me more crit chance and armor. Stamina gives me more health. Intellect, it says nothing. So contrary to belief, intellect does actually do something for warriors. While we don't have mana or spells to cast, it can't increase our mana, it can't increase our spell critical hit chance. Intellect in WoW increases at the rate at which your weapon skills level. So by stacking a bunch of intellect and then going out and whacking things, your weapon skills will go up faster. I have never confirmed this for myself, it's just what I read on the interwebs. So if you really want to level up weapon skill, you want to get some intellect gear, get a mage to put intellect on you, and then go fight. It'll level your weapon skills up faster. Although usually by the time you need to level weapon skill, you've used that weapon up enough that it's not too bad. Usually level it while you're questing, you know? Alright, let's head over to Old Town first, then up the Dorman District, and then back down. Oh, there's a quest for travel to Darkshire. Interesting. That's new. That didn't used to be in Classic WoW. I'm pretty sure it's a new quest they added. And if we're lucky, actually, we might hit level 22 before... might hit level 22 while we're out here. Turning these quests in. That would be ideal. The people hate on Stormwind. Look at these new... Look at all the people wearing new gear from TBC. Got some really awesome gear on. My friend whispered me, "You've got greater planar essence?" I do, I have a lot of them. Alright, made it to Old Town. I think there's a leatherworking trainer here, there's a chef here. Let's go talk to Matthias Shaw. Look at this rogue. He's got Talon of Vajara and Tila Sword. Was it this one? I don't know what it is. Oh, Gladiator's Quickblade. I was gonna say I don't recognize it. Alright, that Shaw's up here. This is like SI7. This is like the secret service of Stormwind. Master Matthias Shaw.
Light be with you.
Welcome to SI7 headquarters.
Well met.
What business do you have for me? I'm a very busy man.
Greetings.
This matter might be more complex than Stout Mantle realizes.
Need help?
The Stonemasons Guild was run by a man named Edwin Van Cleef. Van Cleef was responsible for rebuilding Stormwind after the Orcs razed it in the First War. Apparently, Van Cleef and his men were unhappy with their treatment by the king after the reconstruction was complete. That just might explain a thing or two. I have written a more detailed account for your master in Westfall. Take this to him at once.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright, now we gotta bring that back. We can read this reply. Actually, let's just read it now. How long is it? Lord Stoutmantle, led by Edwin Van Cleef, the Stonemasons Guild comprises of the most skilled builders among men. The stonemasons helped to rebuild the broken city of Stormwind that was razed by the orcs. Van Cleves and tradesmen were peerless builders, and their work and artistry was evident in the edifices of the Cathedral of Light and the Stormwind Keep itself. However, the nobles of Stormwind ran up a huge debt by expanding the kingdom's military presence through Elwyn and into Stranglethorn. The massive debt crippled the kingdom's economy and stripped Van Cleef and his stonemasons of their promised rewards. After spending years toiling to rebuild the glorious city, the stonemasons were left broke, forgotten by the city's corrupt officials. Having personally known Edmund Van Cleef my entire life, I can tell you that facing him as a foe is quite a daunting task. You see, he was my childhood friend, and I personally trained him in the ways of shadows, thinking that one day he might consider a career alongside me. If Van Cleef is heading up to Defiance Brotherhood, may the light have mercy on our souls. Interesting. The plot thickens even more. He sounds to me like Ra's al Ghul, or like a Batman villain, or like Master Splinter. All right, let's turn in our quest for a lobby. Barley brew scouts are great stuff. So you've been to see yours, eh? I can get you a shield, yes, ma'am. You won't find a better one, and that's no lying.
Talk to me.
So I give you a nice shield, but we don't have to stop there. I know the secrets to make extremely hard mail armor. It's not easy and will take very rare metals, but if you're willing to do the legwork, then I'll make a piece for you. What do you say? If you're up for the challenge, then I'll give you a list of what I need to get and where to get them.
Be good.
All right, let's do it. Why not? All right, let's grab that shield, put it in our bags. What does he want us to get? In the following pages, you'll find the list of materials to make a fire-hardened armor. Scorched spider fangs. The incendiary ore that is found in a cave near the vicinity of Felgen Rock has scorched the spiders. Their venom in their fangs boils, where the fangs skin is down. Okay. Charred horns. Much like the scorched spider fangs, the charred horns of Chimera that reside in the Charred Vale and the Stone Talon Mountains of Kalimdor. The galvanized horn. The rare galvanized horn is the toughness of the linchpin of the entire piece of the armor you'll be creating. So it may be gained from the rare Chimera Matriarch in the Charred Vale. And then vials of Phlogiston. The last stage of creating armor required an extremely hot forge, produced in level heat. The only known maker of this is the fabled Quilboar Rogug, and he will not give it up without a fight. Rogug dwells deep in the Razorfang Crawl in the Southern Barrens, which is a dungeon. He's sending us to a freaking dungeon to make this piece of armor.
Keep your feet on the ground.
That's wild. But what an epic quest, though, right? Can you imagine getting that quest as a kid and being like, "Oh, I want to make this thing." And then you get to the last step, and it's like, "Oh, I got to do a dungeon."
No.
If you come looking for the finest craftsman on this way or any other continent, you come to the right place.
What's on your mind?
You're here to help with my delivery. Very good.
See you soon.
The Stormpikes are a respectable dwarven clan and are well known for their fine and discerning tastes, so it's no wonder that Gringor Stormpike, a mountaineer of Ironforge, commissioned me to craft him a weapon. The weapon is finished, but Mountaineer Stormpike is far away in distant Lochmodan. If you plan on traveling to the north, can you deliver this package to him? My last message from Mountaineer Stormpike is he's stationed at the Northern Guard Tower in Lochmodan.
Safe travel.
Alright, we'll grab it. If we go that way, we will turn it in for you. If we don't grab it, and we don't turn it that way, that's just too bad. Alright, so we have turned in all the quests here. We are not quite level 22. That's unfortunate, because it would have been really nice to train our skills. What did we get level 22? Battle Shout, level 3. Intimidating Shout, which is actually pretty useful. Thunder Armor is not as useful. So my hearth is down, so I can't hearth back to Westfall. So this is going to be a good place for us to actually stop for this episode. And I will be booting up Blueprints and moving over to our Blueprints adventures. Let's sell these things that we don't need anymore.
Keep your
Alright,
feet on the ground.
so I will see you guys next time in WoW, where we will go back to Westfall, hopefully finish our quests in the Defiance Brotherhood, and maybe run the Dead Mines. And put a resolution to this stonemason business. Until then, peace.